Can I do the sport? Oh, there's no sport headline, is there?
Yeah,
I'll read the sport.
Okay.
Can I read the sport?
If Greg runs in very quickly, then we'll do it.
Tell Rachel to stop trying to cover Dave with all her messy custard.
Stop it.
That's not in the health and safety brief, as you well know.
What?
All right, well done, everybody. That was a nice game.
There we go.
All right, bye-bye. Well done, Dave. Ta. I'm not going to come into work tomorrow, just to let...
Yeah.
I'm not coming in tomorrow, right? I ain't coming in.
You might have
It's just so disgusting.
You might have your bottom electrocuted whilst wearing custard.
Competitive Carrie let herself down with a lack of effort. Disappointing, says Pete in Birmingham. You're right.
That was very funny.
Anyway, thank you very much for sitting through that ridiculous game. And just to repeat, I'm not going to come into work tomorrow. She's not back. Can I read the sport?
Yeah, of course.
I'll put my sport voice on with the lisp and everything.
Digital.
FM.
Online.
This is BBC Radio 1.
Michael Vaughan is back to you and Bell to help England regain. How's that?
Perfect.
The Ashes.
Absolutely.
You've got to do a slight lisp if
Yes,
you're
you
doing
do.
sports. Don't worry, Carrie, I'm doing the sport. It's fine. You go off in the corner and vomit. It's fine.
I did really seriously feel like I was going to vom.
Brilliant. Right, let's do the news with Dominic. It's 8:35.
Michael Vaughan's backed Ian Bell to help England regain the Ashes. Bell's been called up ahead. Seriously, don't, because I'm a real sympathy vommer and I will be ill. Bell's been called up ahead of the third Ashes test at Edgbaston now that Kevin Peterson's out for the rest of the series. Peterson's had an operation on his troublesome Achilles injury. Former England wicketkeeper
Just let it go, Carrie.
Alex Stewart says Peterson will be gutted, and Vaughan says Peterson had no choice.
This is his first real setback of his career in an injury kind of way, and still would have backed him to go out and play the innings even with a bad Achilles. He's that kind of player, but it's when you have to play 5 days back-to-back games in the field for a day or so, it's clearly affecting him.
You know, I had for breakfast this morning, Dominic, I had a big bowl of custard with mustard in it.
Custard and mustard?
Yeah, it was really... I can taste it right now.
How would you describe the taste?
Disgusting.
Ah.
You all right, Carrie?
Never felt better.
Do you want some water or something?
No. Sven says his managerial career isn't over yet. He's signed a 5-year deal as Director of Football at Notts County. He'll oversee the academy, youth team and player transfers. Ian McParland will remain as manager. Their midfielder Matthew Hamshaw can't wait for the season to start now.
There's been a lot of excitement, to be honest with you. We probably knew same time as everybody else knew. So there's been like a bit of a buzz, obviously, a bit more than there usually is around Meadow Lane on a normal training day, but it's exciting times.
Not the best result for Liverpool in their pre-season friendly. They could only draw 1-1 with Thailand, who are now managed by Peter Reid. Rafa Benitez not that bothered about the result, though. And Bradley Wiggins has slipped to 6th in the Tour de France, but he should do well in today's 18th stage time trial.
How are you feeling?
I feel quite sick.
Really? Do you want... Dave's brought more of that custard in for you to have a...
I'm fine.
You sure? Describe to me how it tasted.
Like you were drinking your own sick.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Let's get the custard out of the weather.
Come on, if you just took it into your muesli.
You didn't enjoy it, did you?
Not really.
No. She genuinely looks like she's gonna puke everywhere. If you are going to get sick, please don't get sick actually on the camera because they're really expensive.
Yeah.
Thanks. That'll be really good.
And it's not a good visual moment.
No.
Lots of rain about today, especially for Northern Ireland and the southwest of Scotland. It will be dry for central and southern England with some mustard showers later this afternoon. 8:40 now, look at that.
Oh no, Carrie looks like she might actually get sick. Good effort, Carrie, says Kerry in Edinburgh.
You're getting some colour back now. You were the same colour as your piece of paper.
Carrie looks very ill.
Seriously thought like I was going
Chris, you're a git. But this is very funny, says Martin Luton. Oh yeah, blame it on me. Dave's the one who forces her to eat a bowl of custard and mustard. Yeah, I'm the git. How does that work?
Do you know, I don't care. I just feel ill now.
No.
It's honestly, that is one of the most disgusting things I've ever had to taste.
You can still taste it, can't you, Carrie? You can still smell it.
Go and stand in the live lounge.
I don't want to.
Is Charlie is Fight Star in the live lounge? Because it's just going to stink of mustard and
Matt
custard.
Fincham walked into the studio and literally shoved his fingers in my nose. I gotta go smell my fingers. How about that?
Smell your fingers.
Didn't smell nice, did it? I have to admit that.
It smells a bit fishy.
Can I ask
doesn't it?
who made it? Who made the concoction?
I did.
So that was your job today.
But I was kind. I only put a minimal amount of mustard in. It was mostly custard.
Oh.
That's according to the recipe.
Let's take a shot of Carrie's face, because Carrie really doesn't look good at all. Look how pale she
You
looks.
look proper narked.
You really do. You don't look well.
I seriously really thought, you know, when you have your
Carrie,
stomach,
just-
it starts contracting slightly where you're on the verge.
Just look into that camera. All right, you ready? Just keep.
I don't really like you much at the moment.
You don't really like me much anyway, so that's all right.
You've lost your colour again.
It's another visual moment.
Seriously, you've gone so pale, you look like Fern Cotton. All right, have you got some water?
Yeah, I have got some water now.
Okay,
It's
all
helping.
right. You'll be fine.
You feel
get
all right, though,
over
do
it
you?
now.
It was hilarious, but it tasted disgusting.
I think it was very cruel of Dave.
I thought that the
Dave.
sweet was like stuck on the end of the snake things. That's why I was pulling them out. I didn't realise, obviously, when I looked round and saw Rachel's face right in it, I was like,
It's good to see you didn't take it
Okay.
too seriously, though, on the competitive side, though, Carrie.
They were jungle distractions, Carrie.
right.
Dave,
But the thing is-
there were those sweetie snakes that you get from the shop round the corner.
Yeah, I know that now,
Right,
but we
okay.
couldn't tell them at the time.
Right.
You wait, I can get really evil, Dave.
Well,
Hang
look,
on,
look, hang on.
You seem to
Hang on.
forget that I got punished yesterday.
Hang on.
Oh, doesn't
Rachel. You said you had dirt on Dave, and then you said you just got some more dirt from Jayne.
you
So
know-
do you now have double the dirt?
but I'm gonna bank it all, and I'm gonna think, and I'm gonna get you when you're least expecting
Is this
it.
stuff about him that even we don't know?
Yeah. But you know, we'll wait and see.
Look at Dave's face.
There is nothing you could have on me.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's a lie.
But you know, we'll wait.
I think you're just double bluffing me.
Look, Rachel, all I'll say is, right, and trust me, I'm an expert in this game, but be very careful. If you want to get in the ring with Dave on dirt, he will come back with a sucker punch of your dirt. Oh, hang on. Here comes a text message. Dave's now reading the text that Rachel got.
I don't mind that.
Okay. Well,
Oh, now see, now you've got to share it.
no, because do you know, I'm not going to blow anything. I'm
I'll
going to
read
wait.
it. Give me your phone, I'll read
No.
it.
We'll wait.
No, see, now you can't do that. You can't build it all up and then not tell us. Plus, Carrie needs something to make her smile because she feels ill.
How you feeling now, Carrie?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wants to know what is on the text. Would that make you feel better, Carrie?
Yeah.
Would that make you feel a lot better?
Mm-hmm. Tell me
See,
on what's on
I'm
the
going to
text.
go and do a deep, long interview with Jayne, and then play the interview out afterwards to embarrass you. That'll start.
You didn't do that this morning?
No.
Do it today.
No, I'll wait.
I can't wait. I want it now. I'm like that advert for that phone. I can't wait. I want it now.
You want it now?
What's on the text? Come on.
Rachel, it would make so much better radio if you just read the bloody text out rather than
I
sitting
feel
there
so sick
waffing
now.
your coffee.
Listen, I'll tell. It'll come better coming from me.
Jayne said if he wants to call his bluff on the dirt front, reminds him about the first time he took Nicole to the toilet. But mine's probably even better than that anyway.
Nicole, by the way, is Dave's ex-girlfriend. She was a 27-year-old Brazilian model.
Nicole
Come on, Nicole.
is my nearly 2-year-old daughter, and what Jayne is referring to is the fact that when I first took Nicole to the toilet, when we were out in public,
Yeah.
because she's all potty trained and stuff, so
Right.
she said, "Daddy, I need a wee," and so we go off to the toilet. So she had a wee in the toilets, and then while I was there, I decided to have a wee as well,
Sure.
which is fine, which is totally natural, parent-child kind of situation.
Right.
And then when she saw what I have that Mummy doesn't have, she pointed and said, "Daddy's piggy." Which is probably what she's referring to.
Can I ask a
Brilliant.
question?
Yeah.
Is it still referred to as Daddy's piggy?
No.
Are you
no,
sure?
No, but I think...
Has Jayne never said
No.
it's piggy time?
No, she hasn't ever said that. But anyone...
What time is it? It's piggy time.
Anyone that has kids will be familiar with
Yeah.
the situation when kids see you in a... And anyway,
Yeah.
she thought maybe it looked a bit like Peppa Pig and said, "It's Daddy's piggy."
Wow. Well, thank you very much, it's Captain Piggy.
It looked like Peppa Pig.
Well, yeah, it didn't have a red coat on.
Right, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go anywhere
No.
further with this kind of questioning. All right. Well, do you know what? That's not that bad.
That's all right.
Do you know what, Rachel? You got to be careful. We've got way worse on you.
I know.
Exactly.
Way worse.
Is it Chris's game tomorrow then?
I'm not coming in tomorrow.
Chris's game.
Someone else is doing the show.
You see, it's too easy to schedule his
Exactly,
game because then
yeah.
he'll know about it. So we have to strike when he's least expecting it.
Yeah, Saturday-
like a cobra.
Like Saturday or Sunday, I'll do me fine.
And we've also got Matt Fincham to get now as well.
I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah, me and Matt are going away tomorrow. We're helping the homeless at the soup kitchens. Anyway, nice game. Well done, everybody.
I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit.
Been there,